now been?
It's been good, just focusing on, getting better and understanding the scheme more on defense and just preparing for right now. So it went by fast, but, I enjoyed it, had some time for my family, and, I'm excited to get back to football.
Second consecutive year, we had a strong player hold out. As veteran guys, how much do you understand what those guys are going through?
I mean, it's a business, honestly. You got to look at it at that side of things and understand it. You got to take care of your family. That comes first. So I understand what they're doing, and we just got to go out there and try to prepare as best we can without them. Or as how long we'll be without them. So yeah, just understand it and just try to be as good as a team as we can without their presence being here.
Al Harris is back, but you got a new DC. How much do you envision things really changing for you guys schematically and from your position?
I mean, it's some wrinkles. So I mean, we really don't know. So I only had a few weeks with Coach Sims, and I really enjoyed the scheme. But it's still early, and I'm excited to see what we can do in training camp and see what new things he has for us.
When he is cleared to get back on the field, how exciting will it be to see Trevon back out there?
I'm excited. He's going to be his playmaking self, and I know that Zim is going to put him in positions to make plays. But Trey's going to put himself in position to make plays. But I mean, like I said, he's definitely a savant of this game. He understands this game as well as anybody. I really think he's a genius at it, honestly. He's gonna when he's in true form. I feel like he's one of the best defensive players in the league. So.
Why is he a genius?
He just understands the game, man. He understands, his reads. He understands what the quarterback is looking at. He understands the quarterback's feet work and, how that footwork and how that matches up receivers' routes and their depth. And it's amazing to see, honestly.
Tyler was talking about expectations. Fans were obviously upset about what happened last year as well as you guys. What are your expectations this year? Do you feel the pressure of you got to make a deep playoff run and those kinds of things?
It's the Cowboys, bro. I mean, it's always going to be that, but at the same time, we have a job to do, and that's to win. So we always expect to win, and that's what we want to go out there and prove that we can do, is go out there and win.
Having done this a few times, the losses against San Francisco in the playoffs and now Green Bay, does that linger into training camp? Do you still have that sour taste, or is it?
I mean, being around long enough, this is another season. This is a different season. It's a different team, and you just got to go out there and focus on this season. So it doesn't really linger. We just know that we don't want to, end it on one playoff game, and we just got to go out there and see what the 2024, Dallas Cowboys do.
How important will this time be specifically to not only get used to Mike Zimmer's system, but to him as well?
You said what?
How important will this time be to be not only getting acquainted with Mike Zimmer's system, but him as a coach as well?
Very important. I mean, that's what training camp is about. Understanding the scheme and understanding, how you want to attack offenses and going out there and, putting the best product out there as a whole. So this is definitely a critical time for us on defense, and, we'll see definitely where we going in Cleveland. So.
How has your approach changed going into this year versus year one, year two, Jourdan Lewis?
Honestly, nothing. Really just being healthy. Honestly, just being able to be trained how I want to and knowing that, I'll be ready for day one training camp, just getting my head wrapped around that because that hadn't happened for a while. So I'm just understanding that, it's going to be full go as soon as I get out there, just getting ready for that and making sure my body is right and my mind is right to go out there and perform.
How do you balance that versus, like you mentioned, it's the Cowboys, so you have pressure. How do you balance not pressing when you get out there and overdoing it?
I learned last year when I, coming off of, an injury, just understanding that, in contract year that pressing doesn't do anything but, make things worse. Just go out there and just, prepare and just go out there and do what I prepared to do. And it was just go out there and play ball. So later on in the season, I felt like I played better, and I felt better about, how I felt with my body and understanding and listening to my body and just going out there and just taking it one snap at a time. So I feel like that's, how I approach this year, and hopefully we can, get some amazing things done.
Being healthy this offseason, how different was it for you? I mean, what were you able to do now that you were able to kind of go in healthier than previous years?
I got to train my movements, do DB stuff, not just focus on, just trying to make sure the foot is stronger. Just go out there and you can go do your stuff and try to perform and get better at different things that different aspects of the game that you wanted to, not just thinking about rehabbing, just making sure you can go out there and perform at the highest ability day one. So.
Back on Trevon for a second. How much do you think he missed it?
How much of what?
How much do you think he missed playing, being around, doing all this stuff, being on the field?
Oh no, it sucks. It is definitely terrible when you see your friends out there playing ball and your mom make you sit in the house. So that's something that you never want to do as a competitor. But it definitely feels good. You know, I'm blessed to be out here, and I definitely am grateful of the opportunity to be out here and be able to perform day one.
When you hit free agency, was you nervous at all a little bit about?
Free agency is always nervous. Yeah. Especially you don't sign with the team. You see people signing left and right. So I mean, honestly, it is. It's definitely going. It's nerve wracking because you don't have a job, and this is what you've been doing for your whole life. So it's definitely nerve wracking. But you just got to go out there and prepare. You can't think of it like that. Think too much of it, and just go out there and get ready for your body and your mind to go perform for a team. So
Is there a rehab process for the psych as well?
It's for the what?
For the psych.
For my mind?
Yeah.
Yeah. Honestly, it made my mind stronger. Honestly, just going through that process, knowing that my body couldn't do certain things, just take my mind through the paces. What would I do on the field, and what would I do when I go out there and perform? So it definitely made me stronger as a person, and made my mind even that much stronger to go out there and be resilient when things don't go my way, or when things aren't happening how I want them to happen. So.
Jordan, speaking of free agency, obviously it's a two-way street. You had a lot of your colleagues join Dan Quinn in Washington. When it came for you to make a decision, why did you decide to come back to the Cowboys or stick with the Cowboys?
I knew that there would be a change in scenery, and I knew that schematically, it will help me. So just trying to be a focal point of a defense, and understanding that I can make some plays in the defense, and I'm home. Dallas is home for my family and my kids. So it was kind of like a no-brainer, honestly.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you.